Hey guys, AC here. I do apologize, been away for a while, business travel, a lot of work, so I've been missing doing these reviews, I tell you. But I'm back with a bang with one of the most amazing releases of 2017. Yeah, this one is called Rasasi Sutoor Waaw, or Waaw. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically it's an Arabic alphabet. This is a bottle. I wouldn't waste too much time. I'll just spend a lot of time on the fragrance, guys. Let me capture the atomizer, yeah? And then while I let it dry down, beautiful atomizer. Huge burst of juice. I don't know whether you can see it. Well, while I let this settle down, I want to tell you a little bit about this line. This line is a new line from Rasasi. And I'm a big fan of Rasasi fragrances. Rasasi does a grand job with its low-cost fragrances. There's one which I reviewed a while back. It was an oud-based fragrance. It is known as Danal Oud Nashwa. I'm going to leave a link to that review at the end of this video. You can check it out. That's a stunning fragrance for less than £20. So anyways, let's start. How does it start off? This fragrance is an oud-based fragrance, but it's got lots of other things going on. Yeah. So at the top of the pyramid, the top notes are basically spices. Yeah. So you've got cardamom, you've got cinnamon, you've got artemisia. I think I read saffron and pepper, but I don't get it. In the warmer weather, when you spray this, the initial part of this fragrance is going to tell you, is going to give you smell of vinegar. Now, I was very puzzled by that smell. Reason being, you know, vinegar, I know, we all know vinegar smell, right? But I didn't realize, if you take Indian cinnamon and you smell it, it has this vinegary undertone. And that is very apparent when it's warm weather, yeah? So how does it start off? This starts off with a medicinal, oudish, woody, slightly gourmandish fragrance, yeah? So it smells like something edible, but it's not sickly sweet, it's not sticky, it's not caramelly. It's basically dry, woody, and slightly gourmandish. Makes you feel as if it's an edible item that you're smelling. And that's the beauty about the beginning, you know? So I can't remember the name of the cuisine that I've eaten a long time ago in a Italian restaurant. It was made with flour. It was dry and it was roasted flour. And it was very mildly sweet. So that's how this fragrance is, the opening, yeah? Very beautiful, guys. It reminds me, in its dry down, of a fragrance by Sarah Jessica Parker called Stash. This is a very good fragrance, guys. Very little talk about this. I'll review this soon. It reminds me of this fragrance. So basically, when you get to the middle, there are only two notes. They've used a new note, which I haven't seen in many fragrances, called gurgeon berries. Gurgeon berries is basically used in natural perfumery as an extender, to extend the life of the fragrance. It's a very good it prolongs the smell, scent profile. And it also has this own balsamic, sour, floral, woody smell. Yeah. Since I have not smelled, I can tell you whether I smell it here or not. But the other note in the middle is lavender. This is a dry down, about 1.5 hours. And you can smell the lavender. It's a very nice, not a clean sheet lavender, very nice floral, medicinal or herbal lavender. That's what I'm smelling here. The beauty of the fragrance is the base. The dry down happens in about 2.5 hours, yeah, and it remains. And there is another dry down which happens in about 6 hours, and that's the beautiful thing about this fragrance, guys. Late dry down. In its late dry down, the fragrance smells like berries, red berries, and leather, new leather, along with the woody smell. Yeah, but the whole, as I said, you know, the whole profile of the scent is a woody, sort of gourmandish scent, which is highly enjoyable. It's beautiful. So let's come to the dry down. The dry down fragrance, as I said, the first dry down has got 4 woods: sandalwood, oud, it has got cedar, and it's got gaiac wood. Yeah, and in fact, gaiac wood, this is a very good example of gaiac wood because it's very prominent in this fragrance in this dry down. It also has amber and vetiver for that warmth and freshness at the same time. But I don't know how I'm getting that leather note. I can only attribute it to a beautiful use of oud. And as I said, Rasasi can give you one of the best oud-based fragrances at budget prices. Yeah. So, all in all, the fragrance is an absolute gem, guys. This is a fragrance which will get a lot of talk when more and more people, use it, buy it, and smell it. I'm pretty sure of that. It's a fantastic fragrance. So, pros and cons. I think the biggest pro of this fragrance is its developments. It starts off smelling medicinal, woody, oud type scent, develops into this dry, gourmandish, woody scent, and then further on the late dry down, red berries and leather along with oud, woody oud. I don't get any sandalwood, I don't get any cedar wood, but maybe if I wear this in summer, I will get them. So those developments make it very interesting fragrance. You'll never get bored of such a fragrance. And this is a 100 ml, bottle, and I've given it a fair bit of wearing. I think I've worn it about 7 or 8 times, full wearings, and I enjoy it every time, guys. Every single time I've enjoyed it. So, second pro would be, this is a long-lasting fragrance. The longevity on this fragrance is roughly about 14 hours, and it is unique. As I said, I can't think of any other fragrance apart from its first development, where it smells like stash. Value for money is the third pro, very high, because the scent is beautiful, it's unique, and it lasts for a long time. And compliment factor would be huge, because these kind of fragrances, they are excellent for date nights. I'll come to the occasions a little later. But if a lady smells this on you, you will get many compliments, because it's just such a beautiful, attractive scent. Cons. The medicinal vibe at the beginning, coming from the oud, can be slightly off-putting to people, and this can be a little bit powdery. So those are the two downsides, I believe. Also, the vinegar smell can put people off. Those are the things, which might put people off. But I think it will be very few people who would get really upset with this. All the spices I mentioned, it doesn't smell like a spice shop, doesn't smell like an Indian cuisine. It doesn't. It really smells like a very good edible substance with other nuances around it. It's fantastic fragrance, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And it's not sweet. That's the beauty. It's not sugary. It's not caramelly. It's lovely. Dry, woody, beautiful. This is unisex, I would say. Both genders can wear it, but it will suit a man much, much more, especially on a date night. So let's come to occasions. I think this suits all occasions as long as you wear it in winter. I wouldn't wear this in warmer weather because of that vinegar smell that comes out. But in terms of occasions, beautiful for a date night, especially if you know the lady, if she's going to be close to you, if there's a close encounter situation. Those situations, this is going to smell absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. But you can wear this to work because it doesn't scream out. As I said, the longevity is huge, but the projection is limited. After about 2 hours, the projection sits closer to your skin. But that skin scent lasts for a very, very long time. In terms of value for money, this bottle cost me about £31. It's a 100 ml EDP. Tremendous value for money. There's nothing wrong with this fragrance. There's nothing which tells you that, you know what, I'll think about it. Just try it, sample it. If you can't sample it, I wouldn't say blind buy it, because as I said, oud can be, it can divide opinion. So based on that, I'd like to give it an 8 out of 10. I featured this in the video where I did top releases of 2017. This was number 3, and this was the wild card in the designer list. I don't regret it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's a fantastic fragrance. I hope you like the review, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.